Hi, hello friends, and welcome to another video. I am live painting an acrylic night sky, like an aurora borealis over a forest. So, I'm going to be copying a video on my MacBook. I'm going to be doing the painting here, and I hope that this goes well because my oil painting for a Bob Ross did not do as expected. It was my first time. I have played with acrylics, so I do know a little bit more about it and how they work. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and lay down a layer of, I'm gonna pre-prime the painting, and then we're going to work on and go into it. So this video over here is like 10 minutes. This is probably going to be about 20. So stay with me. All right. So just pre-priming. You're just kind of getting the canvas slightly wet. This canvas actually looks like it is a grade 2. So that's, or a different grade because it's not allowing the water to, yes it is? Okay. Some canvases have a different grade to them to where it actually, you don't have to prime them with anything. You don't have to prime them with acrylics, paints, waters, oils, linens. You just go for it and just start painting. But this actually helps the paint travel and mix and allows everything to blend just a little bit better. And I wonder why. I can see my brush strokes in one way and they're not disappearing. Oh well, we're gonna forget that and we're gonna go on, okay? So this video doesn't have any sound to it, which is cool. It doesn't have to be any copyright. So she has 3 primary colors that she's gonna work on, and I have them all set out already. So first she's going to start with the pinkish purple, and she's just going to work pretty quickly because the video is quite sped up. And I will stop it and start it, and we will get to different parts of the videos, and we'll go for it. Acrylic paints are really easy to work with. They blend really well. They're washable in many cases. They come in different grades, just like the canvases. You can get different types of brushes. It is a player's game out there to find what level you are and how far you've become in your techniques. Okay, so I paused the video only because she's already started working into the blues. So I'm going to extend some streaks out here and a little bit out here. And don't worry, this is going to look a little streaky at first, but as we add more colors and it dries, because acrylic does dry quite easily and quickly, even though we are working on a wet-on-wet surface. And of course we're going to be painting trees down here, so it doesn't really have to be blended all too well. I have a kitty cat down here at the very bottom. She's been nudging up against my tripod, so that may be a good reason why you see what's going on. So I've got a little pan of water over here. These are water acrylics. And a whole bunch of paper towel. I'm only going to be using 3 types of brushes. My broad, my fan, and a very good straight edge to create trees. Right, so she's already worked into, I'm going to flip this over because this actually, I feel much more comfortable flipping and then doing the bottom sides. Okay, so then we're going to work into the blues. And I'm going to start off quite light and work my way into a darker space. Make the corner edges just a little darker than the center or the outsides. I have done several painting classes for like paint nights and for Pinot and palettes. I love them. They are about $35 to $40 a piece. You go in, you get all sorts of you get all of the supplies, you get the paintings and everything, and you learn, and it's so easy and simple, and everybody has a completely different painting at the end of the class. I love it. Some people, if it's a bird, they'll make it a blue jay, and some people will use red and make it a robin. Flowers, you can change them to any color whatsoever. Okay, so here I'm going to wash off, and they've already started adding in darker colors into their painting. So I'm gonna dip and wipe, clean off my brush. Uh-oh, I got a little bit of streaking up here. That'll happen, but these are the bottoms, so it doesn't really matter. There's gonna be trees all, this is upside down. So what she's done is she's taken a little bit of a darker color of a red purple. And I have my palette knife, and I'm just gonna mix in some different colors. Just to see what happens. Just let's go for it, right? Yeah, okay. So we're gonna go in, here. See, it's quite dark. We're gonna make it work because the edges are gonna be dark anyway. And so is the bottom, it's all gonna be covered with black. It's a good way to make a border. The more you work with it, the more you romance the paint and the brush and strokes, it equals out. It starts to look finer, it looks better, smoother. Ooh, dark, dark, dark. So we go back over and over, and we'll create different depths and different lights. It's all gonna blend. If it doesn't, just go back over it just a couple more times, okay? Cool, don't worry. So here's a good chance to go ahead and color the outsides of your painting. And then that way they can kind of dry, and you don't have to worry about it after the painting's done, and then you mess up something. So we're gonna color this bottom side here with this purple. And then then this is just in case you don't want to have your painting framed. You've got color on the edges, and you don't have to worry about anything. And it can be any color. It can be white, it can be purple, black, green. You can mix colors, you can stripe them. This is your canvas, it's your painting. You do what makes you feel comfortable. Okay, cool. We're gonna let all this kind of sit for a second. I'm gonna go back to the blue. We're gonna add darker blues in. Dry off my big brush. I'm gonna go and make some dark blues. We're gonna switch. And I'm gonna mix a little bit of black and a little bit of some dark and let me get some of that black and red off of it. Ooh, I got it on my, ooh. I just did fresh nails, peacock colors. All right. So I've got some dark blues here, and we're gonna make the borders darker. Just slightly. Just slightly. Mm-hmm. Edges. We're gonna smooth it out and bring them down. Gotta marry the colors. Okay, if you got a little bit too much water in your brush, just tap it out. I seem to do, it's kind of messing up my streaks inside of my painting. We're gonna go for it. These are looking good. So we're gonna brighten some of this up in the middle, so don't worry. We're just making a slightly darker outline, a mess. All right, just a little bit more. I'm not gonna do this one too hardcore. All right. Gently, gently. Okay, cool, isn't that neat? Okay, so we're gonna wipe out our color in my little bucket of water that has turned really purple. Dry off my brush. And we're gonna go back in with some more colors here in the middle to kind of zhuzh things out. So we're gonna go back in with some fresh magenta. Uh-oh. Seems to have gotten a little water on my painting. That's okay. This is the side that's going to be blackish, the trees. Okay. I like that the blue already makes it purple. So we're gonna go here, we're gonna add some more blues into it. Make this just a little bit brighter. Here. So we don't want any of that white canvas to try and take over. Okay. They went in, if you can see it, with a darker blue on the edges to make it just a little bit more of a border. So that's what we'll do. We'll make some blue and some light blue. And add some extra blues into it. A little bit of black, a little bit of blue. Try not to muddy it up. And keep it vibrant. Let's see. Oh yeah. I like that. Okay, we're gonna go with this. How about that? Well, I like that. I like this. Okay, this is cool. I hope that you can really see this in a really good way. I can't move this all too much, so sorry. I'll keep it at a distance. It looks better. Still see me. Okay, so I'm gonna wash off my brush. And let's see, what else do they do? I'm gonna make the borders, because she's just gonna be making more definition to the colors, adding more colors, brightness and darkness. I could actually do some of that. Why don't we? Why don't we turn it upside down and we work on this side. Alright, let's do that. Let's add some brightness to it. Let's do it. Okay, let's add some purple, some red. Sometimes you can overdo it. Sometimes you can just add just a little bit too much, and it's just a gene somebody you have, and it adds too much. All right, let's smooth it out. Remember, this is all going to be black. So I don't have to really worry about too much of this. I'm just putting down some extra base layers underneath it. Did I mess it up? Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and make my borders here. I don't care what color they are. Do that, you gotta be careful to touch the edges. We're gonna do it onto the other side. to the top. And I'm gonna let this dry so that way we can work on our trees in just a moment. I apologize, and I thank you so much for sticking with me and bearing with how slow this is going to become. Be careful on your edges because you can really mess up a nice painting by just going straightly out of those lines. I've done that several times. And you have to rush and you try and fix it and you can't blend the products very easily. Oh, it gets a little terrifying. Okay, so she doesn't do anything other than this. What I want to do now is I want to flick some paints on the canvas to create some stars. I mean, we're doing the Aurora Borealis, right? So I've got some silver paint here, and I'm about to make a mess. It's not really doing too much. I picked the wrong brush. All right. Let's see. See? That's why you have to be careful. You have to be really careful sometimes. Okay, we are creating more messes. That just means that I have to cover all of that up by trees. Cool. Awesome. We're gonna throw that back there in the little bucket. Okay, I still have some more metallic paints. I'm probably still gonna do just a little bit more of those. Because I think having something that may glow at a certain distance, a metallic flaky look, would be totes cool. Oh, and they're a different color star too. Like a darkish gray, okay. And some comments. Awesome. Okay. Thank you for joining me. We are going to go into doing the trees now. Now that everything has started to dry and we have got everything all nice and primed, so we're going to start in doing a little bit of trees. Look, see, I've touched my edges of my painter. Ugh. That's okay. Alright, so I take brush, and they go straight down. Okay. Alright, and then make branches. Uh-oh. I may have to start down here. See, this is where you got to know what products you need. Here. Okay, let's try this. Of course, she is in fast forward motion, and I am not. So we are going to thicken up the ending here at the bottom. Okay, and we're gonna draw a couple more trees. Not so big. And we're gonna fill it in. There we go. I am now in the rhythm. No, I like this. This is going pretty well. I hope that you'll be able to see this. Let me angle it. Ta-da! Alright. So we're just gonna go for it. Trees everywhere. I'm loving it. This is so great. Every tree is completely different. I am so sorry about being so quiet, but making happy little trees are so relaxing. And I hope that you're not mad that I'm not doing a Bob Ross. I just felt like I need to do a couple of those off camera just so I can have a feel for, you know, oil paintings. It's a difficult thing to do. So I want to give myself just a little bit of time to make happy trees, happy little accidents, and then I'll be back on camera to record a whole bunch more stuff. And we're gonna cover up that mistake right there. There we go. I'm so excited about this. I can't wait to show it off. Alright, I'm gonna have to move everything back a little bit this way so I can get back into it. I apologize. Alright, there goes that little paint blotch. I found a little bit of stardust running around. I'm starting to get a little heavy-handed here with the black paint. But I'm gonna go back over it and do it with a little bit of silver on top of it. So hopefully, hopefully it'll all work out. Let's create a little tiny tree right here. And that's how we'll close off the corner. Alright. Okay, I really like this. This is doing, doing everything for me. Okay, so I kind of want to highlight this. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to be able to, I want to do snow on top of or I'm going to highlight it, but I'm afraid that I'm going to mess it up like hardcore. Okay. Alright, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. Okay. I can jive with this turkey. Okay. Alright, alright. Happy little trees make happy little accidents. It's getting a little reckless. I gotta calm down. I gotta focus on my last couple of trees because it's starting to look a little bit like not snow. Okay. I think I may be done, Zoe, with it. I'm gonna add a couple little stars, right? In silver. I'm gonna do maybe a couple in white. I actually got some metallic green out to do some branches with some metallic colors. So I might could do that too. It's just like the lightest little tapping in the world. It could make the hugest difference like it did right here. mess with it. My computer go to sleep. Okay. Here it is. Are you ready? What do you think? I think it turned out pretty good. Comment down below, like, share this video. Let me know how I'm doing. If I need to learn new techniques, send me links below, comment. All right. I'm going to end this video. It's been over 40 minutes, so thank you very much for watching. Check me out next time. Comment, like, subscribe, share all that crazy cool stuff, and we'll see you. Bye.